Hi, welcome to another video. Today I am setting up a HP mini disc-bound planner. I got a new cover. This is a B6 cover from Chili Leather in Burgundy. And I bought this for my common planner, but I really want to use it for my HP mini because I love how it doesn't have a clasp or any strings, and so I think it will be perfect for my HP mini if I use 3/4 inch discs. So I thought I would take y'all through the process with me. I have my part of my HP mini here, and I've already kind of taken off some of the things I want to use, and so y'all will kind of see the whole process of setting up a new planner. So these are copper discs from Levenger, and they're 3/4 inch. I love this color. It kind of looks like, I don't know, vintage chic. And it goes so well with this color. And so that's what I'm going to use for my dashboard. I'm using this for the back, and this is from Cloth and Paper. So let me get my dashboard. I don't have a lot of battery left on my phone, but I really wanted to put this together with you. So let's see how far I can get. Okay, there's my front cover, there's my back cover. I like to use covers that are the same size as inserts. So these are actually dashboards, like plastic dashboards from Cloth and Paper. And I like to use them as covers because they're the same size as the insert, which works really great with my B6 covers. And then I'm using a Latua Notes. And all of these things I'm using are pretty much the same as my setup video. If anything is different, I'll call it out. This is my 1 line a day. I like to have that right behind my inbox. This is a freebie from Studio 2LE. And this is a freebie from Small Pink Bow. I kind of need it so I can line up. I know what day of the week these 1 line a days fall on. And then I just added this one in. I love the Trust the Seeds You Are Planting. That's something we're talking a lot about at church, and so I thought it was perfect to put in here, along with some scriptures that I'm meditating on. So that's going to be my front section. And then my first dashboard is my first divider is going to be my monthly section. This is from Small pink bow. I have a code with her now. It's DLM15, and this is the sketched section header that I printed on vellum, and then I'm layering it on Letua Notes. This is her vintage series. I don't think I bought the vintage series in FC Compact for my rings, and so it kind of printed with a border, but I don't mind that. I think that looks just fine. And then these are my monthly printables from Kika Printables. I also have a code with her shop, which is Diana15. You can find links to these shops in my bio, which I will also include in the description. I love these lined monthlies. And this is a magnetic bookmark from Target. And then I just like to sandwich all my sections with dashboards, and this is a layered dashboard from Cloth and Paper. And then my next section is my weekly section. Same situation, the weekly from Small Pink Bow, and then another dashboard from that same series from Letua Notes. And then I have this April freebie from Sterling Ink. This also comes in her subscription kit. And then I just layer that over. This was old from Cloth and Paper inserts. And then my inserts I'm using are weekly inserts from Kika Printables. I just decorated the front with some stickers. The stickers are from Create with Gabby. Grab the whole month of weekly. I'm actually gonna switch. This is this week, and then next week I'm gonna switch to Crefective paper because I want my habit tracker in here. So the difference between the Kika Printables is the weekend is over here, so it gives you a little bit more room, but with Crefective paper, it's the whole week on one side, and then you have a habit tracker. And so I don't really need all the room right now, so I'll go ahead and switch over to those next week. And this today dashboard is from Cloth and Paper. And then I end that section with a layered dashboard and vellum from Cloth and Paper. And then this section I'm actually gonna have to really clean up a bit because I'm going from 1-inch discs to 3/4 inch discs. So I'm gonna come back to that and go ahead and go to my 4th section, which is my notes. And this notebook section is just these notebook printables from Justinian Printables, and I just kind of house all my sticky notes from my inbox section that I want to keep in here. And then I have a reference section of stickers and color palettes. And then a planner size freebie from Crystal Plans. And then this is a Latua Notes dashboard that I printed on linen paper and put in a card holder from Daiso and cut it down to size so it kind of acts as a top loading folder as well. And so I just kind of stick journaling cards in there. And now I just have a little bit of room left. I had these list inserts, a reading log, my logo file dashboard, and then I have a reading log on the back of this, so I'm just not gonna put any reading log inserts. I like this vellum and dashboard as reference for self-care. These are my routine inserts on a monthly admin insert from Cloth and Paper, and a weekly admin, and then a cleaning and chores that I need to fill out. And then I think this is going to be it for this section, because the rest is just financial section, and I actually have that in a different planner. Oh, and my goals. So let's see if I can fit these in here. Okay, so I like this dashboard. This vellum is from May Paper Co. And then I printed this from Small Pink Bow, also Small Pink Bow. I printed it on each side on linen paper, and I think that looks really good layered. And then this gratitude is from Cloth and Paper, and I like it over my goals because it's a G. And then this is just kind of an overview of my goals. And then I have this insert to mark my milestones. And I think that's all I needed in here. I really liked this finance insert, so maybe I can print, since I won't have a finance section in here, maybe I'll take all this out and print a new one that says goals. And that will clean this all up. Yeah, I might do that. This is another bookmark from Target. It all came in one pack. Maybe I can cut this one down and put it in my budget planner. So I created a separate planner for budgeting, which is why I don't need any of these inserts in here. Okay, so that's perfect. Put these aside. And then I'm gonna slide this in here. Oh, it's such a perfect fit. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. And then I customized the pockets to be like this. And so in the back I have a card that says what each section is for. Some foiled stickers from Made Paper Co. A shopping list. This is a freebie from Studio 2LE. And then my stickers from Sweet Caress. And then this has a key on it for color coding in my trackers, which is in a different planner, but I really like the way this fits in here. And then on this side, how pretty are these journaling cards? And then this is a die cut from Sterling Ink. I'm not gonna put anything in here because I love the way this pocket looks. And so yeah, that's it. That's my HP mini setup. I hope you enjoyed this quick little setup with me. Let's do a flip. Inbox, 1 line a day. This is just for decoration. Monthly. I think I have just the quarter in here. Weekly. I have a week's worth or a month's worth of weeklies in here. And then my goals. Routines. Notes. And then reference pages. And that is my minimal functional planner. That's just for planning ahead. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.